Today's big day, of course, election day, and a lot of you might be feeling maybe anxious. So we thought, what can we do to help?
Yeah, well, we brought in Adam Grant, who is an organizational psychologist and best-selling author of The Hidden Potential, The Science of Achieving Greater Things. Hi, Adam. We're so happy you're here with us.
Glad to be here.
I mean, I think when Hoda just said some of us are feeling anxious, I feel like there is this collective anxiousness in our country today. What's the best thing we can do to sort of make sure that we're staying calm?
I think that it's worth remembering anxiety is a sign that you care about something that's beyond your control. And so a lot of people are just feeling helpless. I think the best antidote to helplessness is doing something helpful.
Yeah.
Find somebody else who's stressed, even more than you are. Give them some advice, and you'll generally find that makes you feel like you matter, but also the advice you give is the advice that you needed to take.
Yeah.
And even being of service.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just thinking, like today, if you weren't sitting around spinning or even talking about it, but doing something that was completely outside of the box, something different.
For the greater good.
Yeah.
It's a great distractor, and also I would say go to bed early tonight and then work out in the morning.
Don't stare
Go
at
to
all
bed early, even
with the election happening?
We're not going to learn anything, right?
Well, yeah, who knows?
What's the point?
Yeah.
And a morning workout actually builds confidence to handle challenges for the day. So,
okay, so you have 3 tips that we can all do to relieve any of the stress of tonight. Is one of those working out in the morning?
yeah, I think that's a first place to start.
Okay. Work
Second
out
thing
early.
to do is to do a little bit of rewinding. So think back to the last major event that was out of your control. You got through it. How did you get through it? You can learn lessons from your own past resilience and the coping skills that you showed before. And then the third is to fast forward to the future, zoom out a little bit, and think about in 10 years or in 20 years, how much impact does the election of today have on your life? Maybe a little bit less than you think, I hope.
What about, a lot of people have friends and family who are not in the same political sphere as they are, and they're having trouble just having basic communication. Is it best just to kind of steer clear for a while, or how do you know when to, sort of lean back in?
Well, I think it's worth remembering that a lot of people have fractured relationships, and not every relationship can or should be repaired. But if there's one that you want to work on, I would start by setting some ground rules. Let's have a conversation about the conversation. Why do we want to maintain this relationship despite the fact that we disagree?
Right.
What are the issues that we can safely talk about, and what should we avoid? And let's find some common ground, some shared interests, whether it's a book or a movie or a team that we love to root for that bring us together
Something
as opposed
else.
to dividing us.
Yeah, I think that's really good advice. We both have young kids. What's your advice for parents? I don't think all kids are feeling the anxiety, but some might.
Some are.
What would you say is your best advice for parents as we parent during this time?
I think as a parent, Julie Lythcott-Haims writes about this very eloquently. She says, you have to normalize struggle.
Yeah.
You want to let your kids know it's okay to feel a range of emotions. That's normal, that's human. But also remind them, I'm here to protect you. It is my job to keep you safe. And you may feel worried about the country. You don't have to worry about our home.
Yeah, that's
and I think
smart.
also, I think we should be ourselves, but I think putting our worry on our kids without even meaning it. They know, my kids know everything about me no matter what I say. They understand
because
and they
of what you
your
do.
feelings, right? And they also feel like, this is not good, or something's off here. I can't change how I'm feeling, but sometimes I have to admit, I try to protect them. It's sometimes our worry shouldn't be their worries,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's okay to say, everyone's worried right now, but I'm also highly confident that we can get through this. We've gotten through challenges before, and I'm going to make sure that we do that.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. Okay, so tomorrow, maybe later.
Some people are betting it's going to happen at 3 in the morning.
One person is betting that.
Okay.
But anyway, we will have some results at some point, and our country will need to move on, right, past this current moment in time. What's your advice for all of us as we do that together?
I think in the next 24 hours, we're going to see a lot of blue and red maps. And it's good to remember there is no such thing as a blue or red state. Every state is a different shade of purple.
Right.
And I think the same is true of human beings, right? We want to look at people, regardless of what vote they cast, as having a lot of different purple.
I like that.
Yeah, I do think that's good. And I also think, too, some people who are really worked up, they say you're the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Yes.
You really have to choose your circle, because you can go down some dark roads if the people you surround yourself with are
frantic,
talking about nothing but that. And I think sometimes it's okay to say, well, that person's not in my circle right now, even if you happen to believe the same things.
Yeah, talk to someone who doesn't live in America.
Yeah, exactly.
Or instead of getting, staying on the phone all day long, do service, like Hoda said. Do something, clean out your closet. Do something. Go for a run.
We're doing our workout because of you.
Yeah,
Adam,
thank you, Adam.
Sure. Thank